Welcome to short and crisp algo trade training from Market Secrets. If you are interested in learning algo trading, use the link in the description to join ATP program. In this episode, we are going to learn how to get the open positions for today. In the last episode, we have learned how to pull the today's position details. So this include, whatever shares that you have been carrying forward from the earlier days and whatever that you initiated today and what is the net status of that. So all those details we will see in today's positions. So on top of that, you can see open positions. What are the positions that are just open? You might have closed, previous positions that you have initiated earlier, or you might have, closed some of the positions that you have initiated today itself. It would have already been closed. So ignoring those, what are the positions that are still open? Okay. So if you want to pull that, you can create another variable, my open positions. So you can use the my client object and same positions API, and you can use the position type. Okay, so position type. So yeah, I think there's some spelling mistake. Okay, so yeah, double bracket is there. That's why it's not popping up, and you need to give open. Okay. So if you give this, you'll get the open positions as of right now. Okay, so yeah. So now let's print it and see, how it looks. Okay, so yeah, both are actually returned. Okay, now let's copy the response and put it here to, do a high level check how it looks like. Okay, it's not wrapping. Okay, let's copy just one by one. Okay, so yeah, it's wrapping now, and this. Okay, so let me, for the convenience, right, let me remove one of these. Okay, there are two entries, Zomato and idea. So let me remove, the idea one. Okay, yeah, okay, so idea one. So now we just have Zomato. Okay, so if you look, it will more or less, look, very similar. There's no big difference actually. So almost all the values would be matching. I mean, both have almost similar details. Okay, because we just have two positions and both are open, and both are in today's position as well. Even if you look at from the UI, right? So we have two positions, idea and Zomato, and in today's positions also you are actually seeing the same data. Okay, so what we can do now is, like, we can forcefully close one of these positions. Okay, let's see, maybe let's say I'm closing the Zomato's position, or maybe ideas position. Okay, I'm giving exit and I'm selecting the market price, and it's placed and forwarded. I think it should have been executed by now. Okay, let me refresh it. Okay, so open position, we have only in Zomato now. This one is now closed, and then comes to today's position, some error in the UI. Yeah, so today's position, idea is now closed, and we actually got 10 paise loss, whereas we have the Zomato that's still open. Okay, so when it comes to here as well, you're seeing the similar info. Now let's hit the API and see, how the API is reacting. Okay, so let's remove it all, and let's hit run. Okay, so first one is today's position, and the second one is open position. So now if you look at the response of today's position, right? So if you look at here, for Zomato, we still have the open position. So in that case, right, the sell traded quantity will still be 0. Only the buy order was executed, so that you are seeing 1. But in case of idea, the trade got triggered and then closed as well. So by open quantity has actually sorry, the traded quantity is 1, and the sell traded quantity is also now 1, and net traded quantity is 0. But in case of Zomato, we still have 1 which is open, so this indicates it's an open position. Likewise, right, if you look at here, right, open position, actual PNL is now updated. Okay, so this is an idea stock for which we don't have open position now because we closed the existing position, so we actually booked a 10 paisa loss. So it is actually reflecting in the actual PNL. But if you look at Zomato, right, so we haven't booked profit or loss here, so that's why it's showing as 0. Okay, so that is the major difference here. Okay, so once you book it, you will get to see the actual profit and loss. Until then, you won't see it. Okay, likewise here also, net traded quantity lot could have turned to 0, whereas for Zomato it's still open, and you're still seeing 1. So this is how you need to pull your open positions and today's positions. So to summarize, if you pull the today's position, right, you'll be able to see total stocks that you have bought today, and total quantity that you have sold today for each of the stocks. So one by one entry, you will see how much you bought, how much you sold. But when it comes to open positions, right, you will get to see what are the open positions as of today, one by one, and what is the actual profit and loss. So how much you have booked, and what are the ones that you haven't booked. So those details you'll be able to see in the open position. So that is how you need to use it. So if you have any queries on this episode, leave it down in the comment section. I'll be happy to address it. Also hit the like button and share and subscribe buttons if you find these sessions useful. Thank you.